Well, Jeff, we say basketball's a game of runs. I think you guys tested the extremes of that one tonight.
We've been doing that, and yes, we did.
Thinking about this, to have a comeback, 2 20-point comebacks, what does that tell you about the resilience of your team?
It's a testament to the character. It's something that we've seen numerous times here, and that's one of the things we obviously had a poor start to the first half and a poor start to the second half. But it's not something that we haven't seen before, right? The Washington game, get down big, continue to fight, give ourselves a chance at the end to win the game. You could say something similar in regards to New Orleans, but we had the lead, right? So we had the lead. They make their run, okay? Then it becomes a battle back and forth. The bottom line is the game is 48 minutes. The more we can stay focused through the whole time, even if they go on a run, the better off we're going to be. And tonight, that's a true testament to all the guys, staying focused, staying in the game. It's a good win for us.
You mentioned those poor starts. How do you try to avoid those going forward? Obviously, you never want to dig yourself a hole to start a game.
Yeah, like I said, it's the start of the first tonight and the start of the third. Look, it's been different times. In Detroit, we're down 5. And then they go in the middle of the third, and they go on a run. And as you said, basketball is a game of runs. But one of the things we keep doing is keep grinding. We keep fighting. And that's everybody. We can go through all the names if you want, but there was a lot of contributions from the bench tonight. Giannis was absolutely amazing, but a lot of guys were making plays. We forced 26 turnovers. So again, 48 minutes, you got to be ready to play whenever your number is called.
How critical was Tyler to your success there, especially in the third quarter, and just what's the update on the injury? It looked like it was a right hip injury.
Yeah, I'll have to, get more clarification. I don't have an update at the moment, but he was very good. We talk about the guys on the bench coming in, and it's multiple things. And a lot of people will tend to look at the stat sheet and look at the scoring, but it's keeping people off the boards. It's getting the rebounds. It's setting screens, multiple things. But he was very good in that stretch. Well, Embiid's tough to guard, right? I mean, a lot of guys in this league present multiple problems. He is one of them, okay? And so we needed all 3 guys to contribute, and they did in whatever short or long minutes that they got. All 3, made some kind of a contribution, and we need that.
You mentioned the 26 turnovers, 36 points off those turnovers. What allowed you guys to be so effective on the defensive end tonight?
Well, I thought we were very active. Obviously the 2 stretches that hurt field goal percentage-wise would be the start of the first and the third. But I always felt we were active. It was just a matter of if we could get to the right spots. In certain situations, it was good ball pressure. In other situations, there were times where we just got to the right spot and they turned to make a pass, and we were right where we needed to be. It's a testament, that's why you do walkthroughs and things like that. But that having been said, I thought we were very active in getting in the passing lanes, and we were good in that regard to being in the right spots.
Whenever he came in, it seemed like Jabari was a pretty big spark off the bench. Why did you decide to kind of backload his minutes tonight with only 6 in the first half and kind of using him more down in the third quarter, down the stretch?
Because I thought he'd play like he did in the second half. No. Because, no, watching the flow of the game, the biggest thing was we were struggling at one point, and this isn't all just on him, but just our rhythm in the first quarter just wasn't good, and on both ends of the floor. Now, we started to score, but obviously they scored 43, right? Yeah, 43 points. So as we went to a different group trying to maintain where we were, and then we knew he'd come back into the game, and it was just a matter of how he would respond.
You mentioned Giannis and kind of that night that he had, but in that third quarter, I think he scored 16 points there. You guys go on a 31-5 run. When he's propelling you and getting everyone going, what does that do about the ceiling of your team? What can you guys accomplish when that is happening?
Well, again, that's why it's a team, right? And so what I loved about his game tonight was that he was aggressive. People tend to think when you say aggressive, every time they're trying to go score. They double-teamed him a lot, and he made the right passes. He was kicking the ball out to the easy one when it was there. There were other times where they took that away and he was making skip passes or making the pass inside, but he was making the right reads, and that's the part that is impressive about his game, is that he has to do multiple, and there's other guys that do as well, but he has to do multiple things, in the aggressiveness in terms of moving the ball when it's the right read, or taking the shot or making the drive when it's the right read, and he did that tonight.
You know, there was a large group of Sixers fans that came out for the game tonight. You know, how does that add to the intensity of the atmosphere and just, you know, the kind of intrigue to the game?
You know, I'd say the one thing is we've got great fans here, and when they are locked into the game, you know, this is as good of arena as there is. So I thought the crowd was great. I thought the crowd the other night when we were making our run late was amazing, and we need that. You know, to feel out of, you know, that part I can't really talk about the Philly fans.